Welcome students, today we are going to discuss about the ionic or electrovalent bond which leads to the formation of ionic or electrovalent compound. So as you can see here, it is clearly written on the board. An ionic bond is defined as the electrostatic force of attraction between the cations and anions. So it is very simple. This electrostatic force of attraction exists between cations and anions. And this electrostatic force which exists between cations and anions is called as ionic bond. So ionic bond is a type of force. And this force is electrostatic force in nature. So when this electrostatic force comes into existence between cations and anions, these cations and anions comes together. They are attracted towards each other and it leads to the formation of ionic compound. So you can see that some example of ionic compound is written on the board. Sodium chloride, magnesium chloride and sodium oxide. So sodium chloride is formed due to the attraction between sodium ion, which is cation, and chloride ion, which is anion. Magnesium chloride is formed due to the attraction between magnesium ion, which is cation, and chloride ion, which is anion. Similarly, sodium oxide is formed due to the attraction between sodium ion, which is cation in nature, and oxide ion, which is anion in nature. So let us learn the formation of ionic compound by taking one example. As you can see here on the board, name of the element is written sodium and chlorine. Sodium is a metal and chlorine is a non-metal. And the symbol of sodium is Na and its electronic configuration is 281. Similarly, the symbol of chlorine is Cl and its electronic configuration is 287. So when we draw the Lewis dot structure of sodium and chlorine, what we get is that we show one dot to represent the number of electrons present in the outermost orbit of sodium. So this is the Lewis dot structure for sodium atom, and this is the Lewis dot structure for chlorine atom, which is showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 electrons present in the outermost orbit of chlorine atom. So as you can see here on the board, that Lewis dot structure of sodium and the Lewis dot structure of chlorine is written on the board. So this one electron which is present in the outermost orbit of a sodium atom is released and it is given to the chlorine atom. So chlorine atom already has 7 electrons in the outermost orbit. So when it receives this one electron from sodium, the number of electrons increases to 8 in the outermost orbit of a sodium. So now when the sodium gives one electron, the electronic configuration of sodium becomes 2, 8. So outermost orbit now have 8 electrons. And similarly, when this chlorine receives one electron, the electronic configuration of chlorine becomes 2, 8, 8. Now it also has 8 electrons in the outermost orbit, and this is called as octet rule. Octet rule is acquiring the 8 electrons in the outermost orbit to become stable. Now when the sodium gives one electron, it changes into sodium ion, and this is cation. And when this chlorine receives one electron, it becomes negatively charged and it is known as anion. So cations and anions are formed due to the transfer of electrons. Now this cation and anion will attract each other because they are oppositely charged. So there will be an electrostatic force of attraction between sodium ion and chloride ion, and it will lead to the formation of sodium chloride. So sodium chloride is an electrovalent compound and it is formed due to electrovalent bond between sodium ion and chloride ion. So I hope you have understood how electrovalent compound is formed due to the electrostatic force of attraction between cations and anions which are oppositely charged in nature. Thank you.